Hello everyone, it's Tom from Black Taste Studio, and now we're going to have a little hobby update. This is actually my Death Guard army one, which I don't think I've done a proper big video for in a little while. So basically, for those of you who follow us on Discord, you'll know that I have been working on my Death Guard quite a bit recently. It was mainly in conjunction with obviously knowing that the codex was coming out soon, so I've had a lot of this ready for a little while. However, I thought it was about time I maybe did a little roundup of what was going on with it. So let's dive in here and see what we have got on the table. So we'll start off here on the left, and this is my HQ section at the moment. So we have a Demon Prince with wings here. I actually finished him a little while ago now, but you know, I quite liked how he ended turning out, I should say. I might come back to him and do a bit more, having done quite a few more models recently, just to sort of change it up and bring it into line with some other bits I've been doing. Got a Lord of Contagion here. Did that a little while ago as well. I really like that model actually. It's one of the ones, I think I've got a couple more of them, but I've decided to just do one at the moment because I don't feel I need more than one. Got a Plague Caster, and I think this is why I think I got this from the Conquest Models magazine when I picked it up when they went to, you could just order the ones you wanted. So I ordered all the ones that had characters from the Death Guard army. This one here is a troop section of Plague Marines. It's one thing I did quite recently. So when I really started to push to get a few more units in the army. I've actually got 8 there. However, I will be running it in a squad of 7. I think this guy here on the left was one from the magazine as well. It's just an extra model that I've added on. I really love these kits, by the way. I don't know how many people have actually done these ones, but the variations you can do on them are pretty incredible. And you know, just the sheer amount of options you get in the kit is pretty good. We then kind of move on to the meat of my army, which is a lot of elites essentially. So we've got some Death Shroud Terminators here, ×3. I don't think I'm going to get any more. I'm quite happy with just having the 3. They're really nice looking models, but I think they're quite expensive for what they do. So I'm going to just stick with the 3 probably, just to sort of keep that in the army at that size. And then at the back here, we have 3 very similar looking surgeons, because the kit is a little restrictive into what you can do. I know obviously I could probably kit bash it around a little bit, but I doubt I'm ever. Well, I might run all 3. I'm going to see what the new codex rules are like and see how they work with the army before I start sort of saying I'm not going to use them. I mean, to be fair, to use all these anyway, it's going to be having a Vanguard attachment just to store these 3, along maybe with the Blightbringer there. And I really like that model as well. Actually, I'll just turn it around. So just the sheer amount of detail on some of these Death Guard models are pretty incredible. We then come to the main part, which is the kind of idea behind my army, because this army is based on the Gloaming Lord, or Glooming Lords, I should say. So they're known for using Blight Lord formations as one of their core staples for their army, and that's what this is kind of centered around. So we have 20 Blight Lord Terminators here, with varying loadouts. We mainly got a lot of axes in there. We've got some bell swords as well, but also I did a couple of the Flare of Corruptions, as you can see here. And then each squad has got one autocannon in it as well. However, I do typically run one 10-man squad and 2 5-man. I like the idea that you can have one big squad to sort of deep strike in and do some horrible work, while the other 2 sort of just trot up the board. Obviously, with the changes discussing Resilient, we're going to see how that works out. And -1 damage, I think, on Terminators might be quite good. I mean, maybe on the other ones not so good, but we'll see. I'm not one to judge too much. I'm fairly optimistic because the other rules that have come up, which have been rumoured in the Death Guard and confirmed in the Death Guard Codex, look quite cool to me. I look like I'm going to have some fun with that. And then we move on to the In Progress section, which is just over here on the right. We've got quite a few little ones to go here. So we have Feathered Bloat Drone, which I've fitted with the Flesh Mower. I'm planning on probably having 3 of these. This guy is almost finished. I've really enjoyed painting this guy, actually. He's been a pain in the arse, to be honest, because it's got so many bits and pieces on it. But I think I finally nailed the flesh on the back there at last. It took a little while, but I've got it. And then I started to work on all the metal work last night, which is when I decided to do this video. But yeah, looking forward to getting him finished and on the table. We then have another squad of Plague Marines. However, this Plague Marine squad, I've kind of gone with a more of a close combat feel to them, mainly because I saw the changes they made to the number of attacks and things like that on them, and I thought actually having a close combat squad might be quite fun, just to sort of get up the board and try and do some nasty damage. We've got a flail in there, and we've got one of the big Reaver axes as well, just hiding in there. So they'll be next probably on the paint table soon. And have a couple additional ones. I kind of forget their names. I think one's a Biogulus Putrefier, and the other one's the one with the kind of big kind of spewing bile gun, whatever it is. I'll have to look that one up because I'm not 100% sure on the exact naming. As with all the Death Guard stuff, they have some really funky names. And then finally, this thing here, which I'm really looking forward to getting done. I bought this the other week. I think people who have been watching our stream knew that I got hold of this. This model, I've been waiting to get this one for quite a while. I was planning on putting wings in it, but to be honest, I think I'm just going to leave it as it is and have it as a Footslogger, and I'm going to see how that works out. It might work out badly, and then if it does, I'll convert some form of rocket pack or something on it, or some fillet wings on the back of it. But I'm going to try it just as is on foot for the moment because I love the model as it is, quite frankly. And I think adding to it, unless I've got a firm plan on how I'm going to do that model, I don't know if it will turn out nicely. But this guy's going to take a little while, so I'm actually probably going to finish up this lot over here and then come to him last and kind of just try and get that sorted before we have too many games. Because I would like to feature him in some of the games that I'm going to play with these guys. So yeah, that's my Death Guard. I think at last count, when I had this lot totted up, the painted stuff, I think we were hitting just above 2,000 points, believe it or not. I mean, Death Guard models are quite expensive when you get into some of the things like the Blight Lords, and some of the elite units, because they have so many special rules attached to them and sort of survivability options that they seem to sort of take up a lot of points. But basically, because this is actually how I wanted to run my army with regards to the Glooming Lords kind of style, that's what I wanted. So vehicle wise, I'm quite light on them. That's one of the reasons I wanted to pick up some fetid bloke drones for a bit of speed, because this is slow. I mean, these are guys are proper slow, but they tend to sort of survive, which is kind of the flip side of it. HQ wise, I'm fairly happy. I mean, the Demon Princes are amazing anyway. I do probably want to pick up a Greater Unclean one or something like that, but I want to see how that all factors into the way the new codex works before I start going mad on a lot of demons, because I have always wanted to do a demon force alongside this. But it will be a pure Nurgle Demon Force, obviously, because it's kind of fitting the way I want to run these guys. I'm just trying to keep it all Nurgle. I'm not doing any kind of split forces for this. This force on its own, I want it to operate fully Nurgle. I do sometimes obviously pair them up with my Night Lords, but again, my Night Lords are very undemony. That's kind of how I wanted to do them anyway. So, yeah. Anyway, that is my Death Guard army. I hope you've all enjoyed a little insight into what I've been doing with them. Any comments on the paint scheme or any suggestions for what I could add to them to keep them into that theme, please let me know. It would be great to hear your comments and just to see what you think of the army. So anyway, this is Tom from Black Toe Studio, and I hope to see you all soon rolling dice and having fun again very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.